We about to win the week. Hey.
What's up, everybody? This is Win the Week. Joe with you. Tuesday, September 7th. Today we're going to be highlighting a couple of the ways that you can navigate the weekend. And with that, we had our first week together last week. Get at us on socials. Get at us on Instagram, TikTok, win_the_week. And with that, Kyle, word on the street is you had yourself a heck of a week last week. Why don't you talk to us a little bit more? Tell us a little bit more about how that went.
Yeah, man. First of all, it's crazy. We're, week 2 now, starting the 3rd episode, which is exciting, but definitely had a strong week. When we talk about winning the week, we can kind of go back to our last episode and look at those 10 top ways that we were able to win the week. And I think I was able to capitalize on a couple of those. Working out, got a workout in each of the 5 days of the week, which is huge. Was able to do really well on my diet, which for me is probably the biggest piece of winning the week. Had a pretty good week from a career standpoint, and was able to meditate and, get some time to myself to think and kind of plan out some goals of mine. So overall it was a great week. When you look back on the week when it's Friday, you can say, hey, I won the week, or, hey, man, I got some work to do. I feel like I did a pretty good job. So, had a great week, and, that sets me up for success for the weekend. And I think that's going to be exciting to talk about here, how we're going to celebrate and some of the ways that we can do that.
Yeah, for sure. So, win the week Monday through Friday, that's only half the battle, right? Just as important is those weekends, those Friday nights, Saturday, Sunday. And, I definitely had myself a heck of a weekend celebrating out there. I was with some buddies that, I kind of grew up with, and we were out in Charleston, South Carolina, getting after it, playing some golf, getting the competitive juices going. Went out, saw the town on Saturday night, got myself a nice meal, splurged a bit, had a couple appetizers, had some nice seafood, and even had a couple of, alcoholic beverages with the crew that night for sure. So with that, we're going to talk about some of the ways that you can set yourself up to really celebrate your successes during the week, on the weekends. And we're going to hit on a couple of those buzz terms that come to mind, right? Kyle, why don't you lead us off with one that starts up?
Yep. We'll start with number 1, going out to eat. And I think this is a great way to celebrate. One, you're out, you feel like you've accomplished something, it's like, okay, hey, how can I go out and enjoy myself? I think one of the best ways to do that is when grabbing a nice meal. Me and my wife, we do this at least once a weekend. And it really sets up the weekend. You kind of have something to look forward to. You're going out in the town, you get to dress up a little bit. And you've been kind of dieting and sticking to a strict diet throughout the week. This allows you to get away from that a little bit, enjoy some of the foods that we all love, have a couple of drinks, and enjoy yourself. You've put in the work, and what good is the work if you can't reap the reward? And the reward is being able to enjoy yourself on the weekends. And so I think it's great to be able to go out to eat, whether that's with friends, whether that's with your significant other, whether that's with family. I think we can all agree that some of the best times that we've had is going out to dinners and being with loved ones and people that we care about, and just having a good time. So number 1 is going out to eat. Love it. Think it's a great way to celebrate the weekend.
Yep. Yeah. And you kind of hinted at it. Number 2, have a couple of drinks, whatever that might be to you. Go out, decompress a little bit, maybe order a nice bottle of wine when you are out to eat, or, go out and, watch your favorite sporting event at a bar, around other people, having a couple beers, whatever that might be. That's a way to celebrate your successes during the week. And it kind of lets you put your guard down a little bit. You open it up a little bit. It really does make a little bit of a difference to have a couple of those, whatever it might be, that, whatever you like, vodka, beer, wine, whatever that might be. Go out on the weekend, and that's the time to really splurge a bit and do those things that you enjoy and enjoy those beverages, right? Kyle, what's another one for us?
3 is going to be sleep in. Now, most of us, we're having to get up early, go to work, and that can be taxing, especially if you're working out, and if you're not. Hopefully, you're getting your 8 hours of sleep, but if you're not, it can weigh on you, and obviously, rest is important. So, take Saturday morning, take it slow, man. There's no need to get up and rush right into your day. Get some rest, sleep in. Don't set that alarm. Make sure your body's getting the rest it needs. And it's nice just to be able to wake up slow on a weekend and say, hey, you know what? I'm not in a rush to do anything. Take that time to yourself. You've earned it, and just enjoy yourself. There's no need to get up out of bed and rush to do something when, it's really maybe not necessary. So sleep in, whether that's Saturday, Sunday, or both for all that matter. But make sure you're getting your rest. It's a good time to catch up on sleep, especially, if you're grinding hard in the week and you're getting up early and maybe not getting to bed at a great time. Make sure on the weekends you're catching up on some much needed sleep. So sleep in is number 3. Make sure you guys are getting your rest.
Number 4, catch up on some of those TV shows, catch up on some movies that are out there. The way that things are today, there is no shortage of streaming apps out there. I mean, you name it, Netflix, HBO, Hulu, whatever it is, there is always a new top show that comes out that is blowing up social media, whatever it might be. Let's use the weekend to catch up on some of those TV shows or a brand new movie that came out that, you saw the first 2 of the trilogy, whatever it might be. Let's utilize the weekend for some downtime where you can catch up on those things that, to be frank, that you are passionate about, that you are invested in. You're invested in a television show, whatever that might be. Let's utilize the weekend, whether that be a Friday night, or a Saturday, Sunday, you name it. Let's utilize one of those days or a couple of those days to catch up on some of the content and shows and movies out there that, make you think a little bit, or you are passionate about, or, you and your wife, you and your brother, you and your family like to watch together, right? And you guys have that bonding moment while watching those. Let's try and do that on the weekend and catch up on the weekend rather than dissecting and binging on like a Tuesday night, right? Which we hit on last episode. So number 4, consume some of those TV shows, go see some of those new movies that interest you. Yep.
Number 5 is travel. Travel is a big piece of celebrating the weekend. I can say, and I think we can all agree that there's probably no better feeling than knowing you got a trip coming up, whether that be with friends or family. There's just something about knowing that you've got a trip on the books and just getting prepared for that. And then being able to get out of town, doing something new, going to maybe a place you've never been. I think there's a lot to be said about that. And for me, that's probably one of my favorite ways to celebrate the weekend. Me and Joe talk pretty frequently. And, I travel a lot. Me and my wife are out of town quite a bit, as Joe is. And it can be a lot if you're doing it too much, but every now and then getting out of town is a good thing. It's a great way to experience some new things. And personally, for me, it's my favorite way to celebrate the weekend. One of the best ways that you can do that is by traveling, in my opinion. Joe, why don't you close us out here?
Yeah.
Number 6, what do you got?
Yeah. Number 6, we made it to Sunday. Sunday shutdown. Okay, we got to utilize Sunday as a day to decompress, a day to rest, a day to put the feet up. This is a great day to catch up on those TVs and movies we mentioned earlier, right? And when I say rest, I mean physically, but also mentally rest, right? We have to start preparing ourselves for the upcoming week, which we already discussed. We got to set some goals during that week, right? So Sunday, we really need to decompress our bodies, decompress our minds. It's very, very important because we need to make sure come Monday morning when we wake up, we're ready to go. We don't want any lingering effects from the weekend to already start our week on the wrong foot, right? So Sunday, shut it down, get some rest and recovery. And very important on Sunday, maybe it's Sunday night, let's set some goals for the week to already process our minds and get us jump started on the next upcoming week and how we're going to win that week, right? So piggybacking off of the goals that we want to set on Sunday. Kyle, let's set some goals. It's Tuesday. Let's set some goals for the week. Talk to us. What do you got here?
Yep. And so me and Joe on Tuesdays, we're going to kind of give some short-term goals, but this is a way for you guys to set some short-term goals as well. So for me, I'm going to set a physical goal, and I'm going to set a personal or work-related goal. My physical goal this week is going to be running 2 miles a day, Monday through Friday. I want to start incorporating a little bit more cardio. And I think by holding this, short-term goal for the week at 2 miles a day is going to allow me to do that. And then I've got, a work-related goal. I won't get into that, but, I'm going to spend some time focused around the career. I suggest you guys do that as well. So just to recap, make sure you're setting a short-term physical goal for the week, short-term personal or work-related goal. We will recap on these on the next episode, but want to make sure you guys are setting those short-term goals to hold yourselves accountable. Joe, what do you got for the week?
Yeah, I am going to be focusing on putting at least 20 minutes of cardio Monday through Friday. That's something really important to me. Last week was dealing with a bit of an injury. So this upcoming week, I really want to make sure that is a major focus for me. And with that, I know we mentioned the work-related or personal goal. It's something as simple as, I'm making a goal to make sure I'm getting outside every day, right? I work from home. So I'm making it a goal Monday through Friday. I want to make sure I'm getting outside. I'm getting some UV rays. I'm maybe going for a walk or whatever it might be, but I want to make sure I'm getting outside every single day. So, all right, guys, we appreciate that. Was Win the Week podcast number 3. Really kind of highlighted what it means to have success on the weekends and celebrate that tough week that we put ourselves through, right? So we appreciate you guys. Make sure you get at us on our socials, TikTok, Instagram, win_the_week. Been pumping out some great content. Shoot us some DMs. We want to hear from you. It's a community. We're only going to make ourselves better. So make sure you're shooting that out to us and getting at us on our socials. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be seeing you on Thursday. Appreciate it. Win the
And we about to win the week, hey.